Brad Kappel, the David Orso team. I've been helping buyers to find the perfect waterfront property for the past 10 years. What I've found is there's tons of information that you need to know in order to make an educated decision. One of the first things that's critical is understanding what are your boating needs? What's your future boat going to look like? And what's it going to draw? Which means how much water do you need for your boat to float at your pier and be safe from low tides? One of the first things I do when I evaluate a waterfront property for a buyer is to go out and actually measure the water. A lot of sellers will tell you, hey, it's 6 feet, it's 4 feet, but you better know how much water you have, especially in the winter, because in the winter the winds are out of the north, which means it's going to blow the tide out and you're going to have exceptionally low tides. In the summer you get more southerlies, so you get more of a flood tide. But the best way to evaluate the water depth is with a lead line. And I have this line here. I put a knot every foot, and then all I do is simply go out to where I think the end of the boat's going to be in relation to the pier. I drop it down to the bottom, see where it stops, bring it up, and I look at where did the water stop, which is about 6 feet. So you got about 6 feet MLW, which means mean low water at this pier. Now here's the key. The piling here, I can tell that it's actually a very high tide right now because the barnacles are below the surface. So you want to keep an eye out and see what is the tide when you're actually at the pier. Another thing you may want to do when you're at a pier is just, if there's a boat lift existing, is just take off the boat lift pole, and you can use this to measure the water depth as well. You put this down the bottom and you bring it up, and actually right here it's about 7 feet. So you got 7 feet MLW, mean low water at the end of the pier. This is critical if you want to plan ahead and have a boat at your waterfront property. I'm going to have a lot more tips coming up. In fact, I'm going to call this my Waterfront Wednesday feature. I look forward to seeing you out in the water. I'm Brad Kappel, the David Orso team.